Today's design are these wonderful snowmen. They're so quirky and really cute, and I love this little one whose hat slipped down, so hope you enjoy it. So today we've got snowmen. So I'm just getting some very loose snowman shapes. This one has got a hat that's falling down. Two together here. Just a different type of hat. I'm only marking roughly where the scarves are going to go because the rest is going to come in with paint. So again, as before, I'm going to come in and just wet around where we're at, around our snowmen, into the background. Again, just re-wetting the top. See, I've got slightly dirty water here, but that doesn't matter because I'm going to put plenty of colour in. So just putting in a nice loose sky behind. And this is mainly just to allow the snowmen to show up. I'm quite happy for this to run down. So just softening a few of these edges. And you could always, I'm not going to do it here because I'm vertical, but you could always put some salt on there and have these sitting in the snow whilst it's snowing. So I'm going to mix up a purple, so I'm using a magenta or a rose and some ultramarine to give myself this lovely deep purple. I'll just put a shadow coming down there. So putting in some shadows this time first. It doesn't really matter. With the goose yesterday I did the other things first. I'm going to clean my brush, dab dab. Now again, yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of that SAA silver in amongst my shadows, because that just gives a little tiny bit of sparkle when you hold it at an angle. So we've just got that little bit of shadow going, so I could do with that drying off. But like I said, I quite like these when you get a bit of everything bleeding, so I'm just going to mix up some green. We're going to have 3 different colours of hats and scarves. They don't have to match. So let's have this one as our green hat. There we go. So I'm just using a nib here just to scratch a little bit. So different coloured scarves. And then a nice bright blue somewhere. Let's have this blue hat here. And I love the fact that his hat is pulled really far down on his head. So here we're going to have this brown hat. Let's have, what colour scarf can he have? We've got a nice scarf there in yellow. All I'm doing here is just scratching into it a little bit, and it just marks. We'll come back in with some shadows once those have dried off. This is number 4. Let's put some coal in for some eyes. Now this one's got coal for eyes and coal for a nose. I'm going to get some brown. Bit of a stick. Twigs, just a slight wonky twig. I do like a wonky smile. Now this one we can see a smile, but pretty much nothing else. Let's have some coal for buttons. There we go, a variety of... Yeah, now I've got some orange still on my palette from doing my goose. So I think we can have carrot here. There we go, we've got one carrot. And then I want some shadow colour, so it's a deeper purpley brown. I'm just going to put in a few shadows just to make their scarves and hats have a bit of shape. This one's my favourite, with a hat right down over his head. And I'm going to put in a couple more twigs. I like the idea of one arm sticking up here at the back. I quite like those, I think they're rather cute. There we go, I think I'm happy with those.